look at the tiles. Hi everybody, so today the video is a little different and I'm going to take you on a tour of our house. My husband and I are renovating in Lisbon, Portugal, where we are from. If you're new here, my name is Katarina. I'm an energy healer, I'm a yoga teacher and an astrologer, and I'm also originally from Portugal. So if you can't quite place my accent, that would probably be it. As a little bit of background, my husband and I, we moved to London in 2016, so it's been almost 10 years now, and since then we have we left home and we really have no place to stay in Portugal, so we usually stay with our parents and we stay apart. So I go back to my parents' house and he goes back to his parents' house. This house that we're in, it's actually from my in-laws, and they were kind enough to let us renovate this space and make it ours in Lisbon, at least for the time being. So I'm going to take you on a tour of the house today. I'm going to show you how it looks like right now before the building work starts, and then I'm going to show you the house once it's fully renovated. So if you'd like to follow me on this journey of us coming back to Portugal, then please make sure that you are subscribed and like and share this video. As I show you around, make sure to leave me in the comments what you think about it. Perhaps you have some ideas or suggestions in terms of what we could make of the house and of the rooms that we're going to be showing you guys. So yeah, leave me your thoughts in the comments. Okay, so this is the entrance, the way in. As you can see, it's a pretty old door, at least by Portuguese standards. You know, I'm sure that many cultures have different standards by now, but this house was built in the 80s, I believe so, and it's never been renovated since. So you'll see some rooms that really look like we are traveling back in time. But yeah, so this is the hall. The intention is to change this apartment from a 4-bedroom into a 3-bedroom, just because we don't need all the rooms. And actually the way that the house is set up now, the floor plan doesn't really make much sense by today's standards. So this room here in front of us it used to be what we would call like a dining area, and this would be the living room. I'll show you inside as well. And then over there you have the kitchen. So our idea is actually to open all this up so that we have an open plan living room, dining area and kitchen. It's a lot more popular, at least nowadays. So let me just start by showing you the living room. The floor has lifted because a pipe has burst. So yeah, building works were really needed. You know, this is what the living room looks like. It's a really good apartment, actually. We are very fortunate to be able to renovate this and make this our home. Eventually my dream is to get a place in the countryside, but it's nice to have a house in Lisbon as well. And it's also very, very good that we get to basically do what we wanted to do with this place. So the flooring, it's a very, very old school. And so are the doors. So this is the other room. I would imagine that this was the dining area, as I've mentioned. It's the smaller room, and it's in between the living room, which is over there, and the kitchen over there. So it doesn't really make sense to have this room here separated. It makes the house look smaller, I think. But anyway, leave me your comments below if you have any other ideas. And more of the flooring has lifted. So yeah, this is really due some renovations. Now let let me show you the view, maybe you guys would like to see. This is typical Lisbon suburbs. In front of us, it's a huge car park that people use to leave their cars and then take the metro, subway, tube, however you say it in your country. And I mean, if the camera focuses, let's try that again. It's probably also because the window is pretty dirty at this point. Anyway, I've lived here all my life in this area of Lisbon. Let me take you now to the kitchen, and guys, prepare yourself because this is really like traveling back in time, at least, you know, by my standards, living in Portugal and then in London. Ta-da! Look at the tiles. They are really from the 80s. The thing that we commented on, though, my husband and I, is that they are absolutely perfect. So these are really good tiles because they're, you know, it's been decades and they're as good as new. It's just that it's not something that we particularly enjoy to look at or would want in our house, so we are getting rid of these tiles. We may just save one or two, you know, to do something with them, but yeah, these are going. The flooring as well, you know, when I first entered this house and I got into the kitchen, it reminded me of my grandparents' house back in the day with all the tiles. Very typical Portuguese, but yeah, these are not staying. The cabinets as well. Pretty old school, just the color and like the bench here. Just give you the 360 tour of the kitchen. And let me show you now the bathroom, which has more tiles. This is the smaller bathroom. So what we're going to do is we're going to change one of the bedrooms into an ensuite because in the 80s that wasn't really a thing. And we're going to make this bathroom a little bit bigger and the other one turn into an ensuite. But yeah, so here is a mirror. Hello. Ooh. I better not move a lot because I'm not sure if things will break. But yeah, this is just a shower here, and just let me give you a close-up of the beautiful tiles. And as you can see, they are pretty good still, you know. I mean, there are some scratches and stuff, but overall they last. And look at the color as well of the sink. It's like this greenish color, and we have soft pink in the other one, so I'll show you that right now. So come along. Look at that salmon color. Hello, me again. Look at this. Honestly, it really felt like going back to my grandparents' house a few decades ago. Closing the door. The tub, so this is the one that we are changing into an ensuite, and more of the same tiles. It'll be interesting to see, you know, at the end, or I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, if I'm going to just upload this as its own video, or if I'll join it once the building works are done. Perhaps I'll share it for now, and then I'll do another tour when the house is done, because this is going to take a while. I think they said probably like 3 months, but sometimes it's delayed, so it's going to take a while. So I'll show you around again, you know, once this is all brand new. Let me show you now what is going to be my future bedroom, which is this one. So very much the same flooring and the inbuilt here wardrobe, which we're going to replace as well, just because the areas are shifting a bit, because we are effectively changing the whole floor plan. And more view. I wish this would focus. Let me see if I can manage to. Okay, here we go. It focused now. So this is suburban Lisbon. Do you see that? Suburban. The suburbs of Lisbon. I do enjoy this view, to be honest. It's nice and tall, and over there in those high rise buildings, and not that high rise, but they are for Portuguese standards, it's where I went to school, just behind them. And these are the other two rooms, which we are going to renovate, but in terms of floor plan, these won't change much. And just a close-up of the flooring, again, because by Portuguese standards, this is traveling back in time. And I remember my grandma's house having this exact flooring when I was young. So I think this will probably going to be my husband's office, and I will show you my office now. So we are getting rid of this as well, but I kind of like these arches here. I think they add a cute little detail to the house, but I don't think it will really match the more modern vibe that we're gonna go for. So yeah, and you know, if anything inspires you, or if you have any brilliant ideas in terms of like renovations that you've done, please leave them in the comments. And this is the room that I think I will take, and this is where I'll probably be recording content, so I need to make sure that I find like a cozy corner to make it my YouTube corner, and also save some space as well to teach my online yoga classes, which are on every Sunday at 9 a.m. UK time, by the way, in case you'd like to join. The yoga I practice is classical yoga, it's traditional yoga, so we focus a lot on the mind, and it's very much a spiritual practice, so it's we go beyond the body to really introduce you to techniques that will help you holistically, not just getting more fit, but also feel better, mind, body, and soul. You have all my links below, in case you're curious to know how you can work with me, practice yoga with me, and heal with me. I was supposed to be filming a soul retrieval guided meditation, but I ended up coming to the house and recording this for you instead. Not really my type of content, but I thought it would be funny, to bring you guys along as we do this big move back home. Just a quick shoot to show you this kind of inbuilt cupboard. I don't know how to describe this in English, but we're gonna get rid of this as well to make the smaller bathroom bigger, and just to get a little bit more space for the open area. And yeah, this is it. And let me show you the actual roof of the house. These wooden roofs were very fashionable back in the day, back in the 90s, but they are no more, so these are going as well. And yeah, this is it. I'm gonna bring you back to where we started, right at the front of the house. So this is it, guys. What do you think? What do you think I could do with it? Ideas, suggestions, let me know. I'm really super excited. Actually, we have been involved in the entire process so far, you know, in terms of choosing the flooring, the cabinets for the kitchen, how we want the kitchen, how we want the bathroom. So it's a lot of decision making, but super, super fun. And we are really excited to finally have a place for us in Portugal, because we have been staying separate for like almost 10 years now, every time we travel back to Lisbon. And as lovely as it is, you know, to stay with family, it's not the same thing. So we are looking forward to having finally a place to stay. Thank you so much for following me on this journey. I will be sharing a bit more about this move as it gets more and more realistic to us, because before, without us having this house, it wouldn't have been possible. So stay tuned, and once the house is done, I will show you guys around, just so that you can see the before and the after. In the meantime, take care, make sure to subscribe for more healing content, and to join us on this journey. Bye.